Alright, so I had a whole bunch of people tell me that I shouldn't take my C65 and part it out for my C50 wrecker. So I struck a deal with a guy on this truck chassis right here. So it's got a like new set of 22.5s on it. It's 4-wheel disc brake. Got all the drive line in it, and so we're gonna get this thing. We won't get the cab. Thing's got, I mean, it's clean as I don't know what. It's got 215,000 miles on it. But it is clean as I don't know what, so I'm sure it was well taken care of. So that's what we're going to do, and that way we'll have this daggone healthy suspension to go up underneath the wrecker. So that's what we got. Steering box and all. So we're gonna hook it up. Alright, so we got this cab off this chassis. They're getting it off the lift. And we got the chassis hooked to the peak and we're going home. So that's all we got. Alright, so here's the chassis. We got it to the house, and she looks pretty daggone sweet. It's double framed all the way to there to the battery box. So way I figured it, rough calculations, it's 15 foot, and the old 70 there is 13 and a half. So that's a foot and a half. And I don't know if I'm try to put a tunnel box on it to make up the difference, or if I'm gonna move the axle up a foot and a half. We'll just wait and see. But we got the chassis. Tires are jammed up. What I paid for the chassis about buy the tires. And it's got a front axle that's heavy duty disc brakes. Rear axle heavy duty. It's got disc brakes on it. We got a fuel tank that's fuel injection ready. I don't know if we'll use it or not. Probably not, because of the way the steps are set up on that truck there. I'll probably take this box here and the battery box off and the steps off of both sides. But it's a jam up chassis. I mean, I'm stoked about it. It's gonna make a good one, and we'll get her going here shortly. Gathering parts still. I've got a I got a 366 that come out of a 69 model fire truck that had 25,000 miles on it. A paving company bought it from the fire department, and them boys dogged it out and spun some rod bearings in it, so I could size some rods and turn the crank and fix that. Or I've got a 427 tall block, short block, that I don't know what's up with it. I could tear it down and see what's up with it. So one way or another, it's probably going to get a tall block, big block in it with the 5-speed that's in the truck already. With this chassis with the good brakes, and I got the brake master cylinder and all the stuff that goes with it, so we're good to go on that end. So all we have to do is figure out what we got to do to mate the cab to this chassis. Minor stuff, and get the front bumper on, and then swap the bed over, which is going to be a chore because the bed is huge. Not big as a 750 on the Pete, but it's a good size. It's a Holmes 500, and it's a heavy duty bed. It's heavy and it's bulky, but we'll figure it out. But I figured, I got so many people saying don't scrap the C65. I wanted to get away from these 20-inch bi-ply tube tires, because the tires on this truck ain't no count, and the ones on the C65 ain't a count. But I got Dayton wheels that'll fit on that to go 22.5s. But like I said, this has got Bud 22.5s with good rubber. So that's what we're gonna do, and probably get our motor straightened out first, and then get the transmission out this truck, make the motor and transmission up in this. This one actually had a 427 tall block in it with a 5-speed, but it was port fuel injection. So I'm not sure what model it was, but it's a 90s model cab. I'm not sure. Could have been a 2000. Could have been latest a 2000 model cab. I'm not sure what the year was on it. But anyhow, that's what we got going on, and we'll show you more as we go. But it's gonna be a killer. So I got a heavy duty truck and a medium duty truck and some light duty trucks. So, but like today, if this old truck had been running, it would have been a lot easier to maneuver around and everything than this Pete here. I mean, I love the Pete, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's like using a 5-pound or 10-pound sledge to drive finishing nails with. It's not really the tool for that job. So we'll get this together, and we'll have the right hammer for the right job. All right.